Yo.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to On the Wake Up Radio. This is the hour. This is the hour with Cindy Ashby. Sign up for OTWTube.com, uncensored free speech platform. Today's guest, we have a special guest, Mike the model. Hey, Mike. Go again. Go. Say hello.
Yeah, hello.
I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay.
you can hear me now?
All right. Good. What's up, Mike? That I'm going to cut out. What's up, Mike?
How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the hour. It's about you. It's about you, bro. What's up? Who is Mike?
Mike, I'm just a laid back dude on collective, trying to get myself together and fix the mistakes I made in life. That's who Mike is.
Okay, and now tell me what made you want to become a model?
What made me want to become a model? Because a lot of people told me I love to dress and I look nice dressing, so they told me to model. So I never thought about it, but once I started doing it, I fell in love with it, and now I just can't stop. I love taking pictures.
Okay. Now, what other ventures have you done besides modeling?
I used to rap. I used to do music. I was doing that for a while, doing shows and stuff.
Okay, like who? With who? Were they big names? Give us the tea.
Yeah. I did a song with Arsenal. He's a famous battle rapper from New Jersey. Arsenal the Rebel. I did a song with him. Did a song with O-Dubby. He from Milwaukee. With Jay Felizzi from Long Island. I did a song with a lot of good artists, a lot of major artists.
Okay. And how did you like that? How was that experience for you?
It was good. It was good, but I fell back from music because of lack of support. So it's like I was doing shows, selling mixtapes, but I wasn't getting the love and support I deserved. So I fell back from music and jumped onto the modeling. So now I model, I get way more support from modeling than I did when I was rapping.
Okay, so who inspires you though?
Inspired me, his name is Lewis Harris. He a famous male model and rapper. Lewis Harris, aka O-Dubby. He's from Milwaukee. He inspired me to model because he's the one that told me to do it. And I'm seeing everything that he's doing, and it only motivates me to grind harder and do what he's doing.
Now, what don't you like about the industry?
I don't like about the industry is the scammers. There's a lot of scammers out there.
Tell us a story. Walk us down memory lane of some shit you will never do. Now you know not to do it.
Yeah, so basically, like, when you give your money to people, they'll promise they'll do things for you, and they won't do their part of the bargain. So they basically get money out of you and sell you dreams. So there's a lot of people out here in the industry that will scam you, take your money, and don't do nothing for you.
I want to be like, name names. That's fucked up, right? But that's New York. That's New York and shit. Like, name names. Fuck that. Pull that shit up. Okay, so what would life be like if you stayed in New York City?
How my life would be like if I stayed in New York, it wouldn't be too good. I can't lie because the areas I was in was a lot of gang members, drug dealers. So when I was in New York, I was running the streets. So I can't even lie. Like if I was still in New York, I'd probably be locked up because all my friends that was around, they was only leading me to the graveyard or the prison. So if I was still in New York, I'd probably be somewhere where I shouldn't be.
And what was life like growing up in New York for you?
My life was hard because where I'm from in West Brighton Projects, like 95% of people are gang related or drug dealers. So it's hard walking outside my building and seeing drug dealers, people selling crack, people selling weed, people's gang banging. So it's like my growing up was hard, growing up in projects in New York.
What is the goal that you're trying to achieve, Mike? Tell us your goal because you got to put it in the universe.
My goal is to become a well-known male model for Black-owned clothing lines. That's my goal.
That's what's up. And you got names? Name some names for me. Like if we had to think about all the male models we grew up seeing, you got names?
Well, O-Dubby, that's a good friend of mine. He's a popular male model. Tyson Beckford, he's another black model that paved the way for a lot of black models. So shout out to him.
Okay. And so now I wanted to ask you, do you prep before going on a fashion shoot?
Yes. So before I go on a fashion shoot, first I got to decide what I'm wearing. And, you know, like I'm from New York, so our clothes always got matched with our sneakers. And then, like, I got to go hit the barber shop, get a shape up, look clean. So, yeah, I always got to prep before I shoot.
Okay. And now, are you like a nervous type of person right before you go on set?
Nah. I love it because I feel like the camera's on me and it makes me feel like, oh, this is my time to shine. So it's like I never get nervous.
Now, have you always been confident?
Not really, but it's like when you know that when you're at the bottom and you know only way to go is up, it's like you know I gotta do this. So yeah, you get confident when you're struggling. So the struggle only makes you grind harder. So I could say when I was younger, no, I wasn't confident, but now that I'm hungry to get put on, I'm very confident, and that's how I feel.
So now, when you were saying what was it that made you confident? Was it something relationship wise? Was it something that happened where you was like, wait a second, I gotta say this shit with my chest? What was it that made you just go from not feeling confident? Because we all start off when we're young, not sure of ourselves. What was it? What was that day like for you? It's like, fuck that shit. I'm a big man, yeah?
So it's like I said, when you want to come up, so ain't nobody gonna help you come up. You have to grind hard and make yourself come up. So you got to put in your mind that no matter what I go through, I'm gonna make it. And you got to have that hunger to always grind, always promote yourself, invest in yourself. So that's what made me confident, by investing in myself, promoting myself, and always grinding.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to ask you, which is, who motivates you? Is it family, children, a woman?
I could say my partner motivates me because she's a go-getter. She's a hustler. And I could say my friends around me. When I see my friends doing better than me, that only motivates me to grind harder and, get on my shit. So I could say, like, the people around me motivates me to keep me on my toes and keep hustling.
That's dope. We do this thing here we like to call rapid fire. But before rapid fire, what I wanted to do was, I know you had sent me some music. I was just saying to myself, I'm really doing the most right now. Now, would you want to play for the people?
I want to play, I told you, featuring my bro O-Dubby from Milwaukee.
www.valentinebeats.com. I told you, I tried to tell him. I told you, I tried to tell him. I told you, I was gonna get to the motherfucking money, my nigga. I told you, soon as I get it, motherfuckers gon' start acting different. I told you, bitches ain't loyal, niggas ain't for you. Ooh, I told you, I don't really fuck with her like that, nigga, I'm just cautious. I told you, hate to say I told you so.
Back to the booth is a rap. Going hard this motherfucking track. All these brand new niggas is whack. Been gone for a minute, but now that I'm back, new singles getting dropped in the street. Pussy niggas keep talking about beef. Run down with the heat, run keep pistol whipping till you start missing teeth. Broke niggas acting real funny, cause I'm a young nigga getting to the money. Swagged up, they dressing real bummy. Tricking on thoughts, straight fucking dummies. Locked up for a minute, but I'm home. 6 shot, 380 in his chrome. Smoking ozone, sipping Patron. Bad bitch chocolate, she giving me dome. Bitches just loose, so I'm not cuffing nothing. Keep 100, you fucking and sucking. We share our hoes, won't catch us cuffing. 100, 200, the whole team fucking. Niggas are snakes, and not getting no cake. Get arrested, make deals with the jakes. Earrings, chains to the bracelet. Down to the rings, all that shit fake. Money Mike, I'm a paper chaser. 9mm with the blue blazer. Never sold my soul for a deal. Real niggas respect that I'm real. I'ma keep trapping, I'ma keep rapping. Every song I get on, I'ma keep snapping. One day I'ma make it. Don't believe in me? You sit back and watch me make it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get to the motherfucking money, my nigga. I told ya, soon as I get it, motherfuckers gon' start acting different. I told ya, bitches ain't loyal, niggas ain't for you. Ooh, I told ya, I don't really fuck with it like that, nigga. I'm just cordial. I told ya, hate to say I told you so, but I told ya, hate to say I told you so, but I told you, hate to say I told you so, I told you so, I told you,
O-Dubby, let's get
I told you.
My situation got strange. Niggas started acting funny. They can say a damn shame. What a nigga motherfucking do for the money. Now put yourself in the box. Wonder why, cause niggas got carried 2 Glocks. It'll never stop because I'm in the hood. Nigga, I don't even gotta sell 2 rocks. I'ma represent every time with my grind. Me and my niggas all about that shine. You don't wanna fuck around with a nigga like me, cause I'll guarantee shoot for mine. I leave a nigga dead laying in it. You wonder why, cause I'm screaming. A motherfucker be riding in the car so fly, everybody see him scheming. Me and my team so hardcore, you don't wanna see the C4. Anytime that we rush the door, we got the pussy ass niggas laying on the floor. Man, I done told you, I represent for figures. TBD forever, nigga, get the cheddar, cause I do it all for my niggas. Man, I don't play no games. Motherfucker, we don't play with lames. Every time that I lane change, I got my 9 bustin' things. Leave a nigga dead leaking, man. You don't wanna play seeing this. Me and my niggas represent that shit. TBD forever riding, bitch.
Told ya, I was gonna get to the motherfucking money, my nigga. I told ya, soon as I get it, motherfuckers gon' start acting different. I told ya, bitches ain't loyal, niggas ain't for you. Ooh, I told ya, I don't really fuck with it like that, nigga. I'm just cordial. I told ya, hate to say I told you so, but I told ya, hate to say I told you so, but I told ya, hate to say I told you so, I told you so, I told you, I told you, I told you,
www.valentinebeats.com.
That was dope.
Thank you.
Wait a second. Oh man, that was dope. That was dope. And how was that? How was that? You wrote your own lyrics? How was that?
Yeah, me and O-Dubby was in the studio, and we heard the beat, and he wrote his lyrics on the spot. I wrote my lyrics on the spot. We just wrote it together in the studio that day, and the next 20 minutes, next thing you know, we had a hit. The engineer was like, "Wow, that's crazy." So, yeah, we just recorded that in 20 minutes and made a banger.
Nah, that is super, super dope. Tell them where they can find you. What's your social media?
My Facebook is my real name, Michael Dickerson. My Instagram is Mike the Model 88. MikeETH MODL 88. SoundCloud, MoneyMikeETG. YouTube, MoneyMikeETG.
Dope, dope, dope. You're listening to The Hour. This is on the wakeupradio.com. Sign up for OTWTUBE.com. Uncensored free speech platform. Yeah. Come on. We got our own. You ain't got to worry about nobody talking about, oh, you can't say that. Nah, come do whatever you want. Come do whatever you want here. We have this part where we call rapid fire. Now, you didn't get to any of the questions to this because I just wanted to make sure you was on your toes and shit. So now we're going to play rapid fire. Shit. Mike the Model. You're given $100 million. Do you start a restaurant food chain or do you start your own label company?
If I had 100 million, if I had 100 million, the first thing I'm gonna do is make affordable housing for everybody that can't afford it. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Go back to my hood, make affordable housing, and the people around me that have been supporting me since day one, give them money to so they can start their own business. That's what I would do if I had that money.
Aw. Aw. That was nice. Suit or sweats?
Suit,
Rap or model?
model,
Model or act?
model,
Last meal on earth?
wings.
What kind of wings though?
I'm
Yeah,
big for buffalo wings.
Okay. You want to take over the world or the universe or the Milky Way?
The universe,
Music or nature?
music,
Fruits or vegetables?
fruits,
Holidays or birthdays?
holidays.
Dine out or cooking?
I say cooking because I'm good in the kitchen.
A favorite food besides wings?
A favorite food besides wings, it's probably like spaghetti.
Favorite music?
Favorite music, Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Favorite book?
Favorite book, it's probably my new favorite book is a autobiography of Nipsey Hussle. I just read that book. It's a dope book.
How about favorite movie?
Favorite movie, Belly.
You were some fucking New York and hood. Jesus Christ. Favorite documentary?
Favorite documentary, that's a tough one. I don't know about that one. I got so many. Probably my favorite documentary would probably be Malcolm X because it's deep.
Superpowers you wish you had?
Superpowers, invisibility,
Favorite color?
blue.
Favorite hobby?
Favorite hobby, I don't know, taking pictures.
Favorite show as a child?
Favorite show as a child, well, cartoon, Sonic the Hedgehog. Favorite TV show, Martin.
What's the biggest accomplishment you've ever made, whether it's a collaboration or just yourself? What's the biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment I ever made so far was quitting drinking. That was my biggest accomplishment.
That's dope. That's what's up. Beach or pool?
Beach.
Action or comedy?
I say comedy.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Love or money?
Love.
Love or respect?
I say respect.
Reading or watching TV?
Reading.
Sunrise or moonlight?
Sunrise.
A friendship forever or love of your life but short-lived?
Friendship forever.
A pet peeve you have?
A pet peeve I have is disloyalty.
A fear you wish you could vanquish from humanity?
A fear? Well, I could say losing my freedom. That's a fear.
And so you would get rid of that. You would not make people feel like they were lack of freedom. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
So you step into a time portal. What year would it be? And would you save anyone and change anything or just be an observer? Like Back to the Future type shit.
Yeah, I would step in a portal and go back to 2008. And I would say no to a lot of things I said yes to that I did in my past.
3 people you wish you could meet and pick their brains, meaning they could be alive, they could have passed, or they could be from the future.
I say friends from the past that passed away. I think if I'd have talked to them before they was in certain situations, they'll still be alive to this day.
Mm. What would you tell yourself as a teen or a little boy if you were to time travel back to yourself?
I would tell myself, stay in school and stay off the streets. The streets don't love you.
Tell them where to find you again.
They can find me on Instagram, Mike the Model 88, or hashtag Mike the Model, hashtag Mike the Model on Facebook, Michael Dickinson on Facebook, or MoneyMikeETG on YouTube, MoneyMikeETG on SoundCloud.
And that's it for Rapid Fire. Thank you.
That was dope.
You did that. You did that. Yeah. And so I was going to ask you, what's another song? Which one, Zoned Out?
Zoned Out. I wrote that when I was locked up, and I came home and recorded it. So it was real deep.
Okay, we're going to check it out now. Mike, where you go by? Money Mike.
Mike the Model. Money Mike was my music name. But when I started to modeling, I switched it to Mike the Model.
Okay, cool. So we're going to listen to Zoned Out.
Sometimes you gotta get a bottle, get some headphones, get a pen and a pad, just zone out. That's the vibe I'm on right now. Moving like that. Chronic when Hennessy mix got me zoned out. All my homies laying in the graveyard got me zoned out. Felony and misdemeanor cases got me zoned out. Think about trials and tribulations got me zoned out. Chronic when Hennessy mix got me zoned out. All my homies laying in the graveyard got me zoned out. Felony and misdemeanor cases got me zoned out. Think about trials and tribulations got me zoned out. Chronic when Hennessy mix got me zoned out. All my homies laying in a graveyard got me zoned out. Felony and misdemeanor cases got me zoned out. Think about trials and tribulations got me zoned out. Driving through Brooklyn, sipping sky with King Kai. Think about Tariq, resting in peace. I can see his face in the sky. Cause of the streets, almost died twice. Not getting my freedom for the limelight. Liquor and banging instrumentals got my mind right. Been in jail, court cases, behind bars with COs and racists. No bail and no money, get a couple hundred, start acting funny. Close to F, I was willing to beat it. Couple of my exes should never beat it. Ran through my money and fucked up my credit. Prison or graveyard, where am I headed? Make out, I want me stuck up. If you broke as fuck, shut the fuck up. Rappers support me, you want me dead. Cause I'm making proud moves and I'm chasing the bread. No more grind, no more hustle. But you're watching my posts and sharing my struggles. Pull a promo, blow your dome out. Everyday life got me zoned out. Chronic when Hennessy mix got me zoned out. All my homies laying in the graveyard got me zoned out. Felony and misdemeanor cases got me zoned out. Think about trials and tribulations got me zoned out. Chronic when Hennessy mix got me zoned out. All my homies laying in a graveyard got me zoned out. Felony and misdemeanor cases got me zoned out. Think about trials and tribulations got me zoned out. Chronic when Hennessy mix got me zoned out. All my homies laying in a graveyard got me zoned out. Felony and misdemeanor cases got me zoned out. Think about trials and tribulations got me zoned out.
That was dope. That's what's up.
Thank you.
That's what's up. That's what you need to get back in the.
I know. Somebody told me I need to get back in the booth. Somebody told me that.
You playing. You playing. You can't just be a face, you know. You gotta put it, you gotta be that, put yourself out there. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right? Your talents, you gotta take all your talents and just be like, fuck it, over here. Double threat, triple threat, right? Get that acting, right?
Yes.
I'm saying, like, all of that. It can be done. Anything a man think he believe it, he can achieve it. Right?
Anything is possible.
You already know. Ya tu bien. And so the need for legacy. What's your need for legacy? What does that look like when you're gone?
I feel like you gotta leave behind something people will always remember. That's what being a legacy and being a legend is about. That you could just die tomorrow, and in 20 years from now, people will still talk about you, about what you did, what you accomplished, and that's leaving behind a legacy, what you do while you're alive.
Advice to those who want to get into modeling.
My only advice is watch who you do business with, because everybody is not willing to do business with you for your best interest. That are my only advice. And invest in yourself. Invest in photo shoots, invest in clothes, photographers, interviews to get yourself out there. But the biggest thing is invest in yourself.
Now, this follows on that. What's the hardest story you've ever had to learn in being in the industry?
My hardest story about being in the industry was getting scammed. Like I said before, giving people my money, and they promise me, Mike, I'll do this for you, Mike, I'll do this for you, but it'll cost this much. And then you give them the money, and then none of it none of it happened. So that was my biggest, and that's my advice to people out there too. Watch who you do business with, because people sell you dreams and make nothing happen for you.
God damn. Now, as far as social media, do you feel like social media helps you or hurts you?
It's both, because social media can help you because you'll get a lot of love and support. People will share your post, comment on it, and then it'll hurt you at the same time because you'll post something and people that know you personally won't even support it. So it can hurt you and help you at the same time.
So now, how have you found growth in this new world after the 2020 debacle, and the 6 feet apart, the stupid mask, stupid model, you need to show your motherfucking face? Like, how did you find growth in 2020, or were you like a sitting duck? Did it work for you?
Yeah, because I always said COVID was a blessing. Because if it wasn't for COVID, I would have never left New York. So I left New York because of COVID, because the city got shut down. And COVID only made me grind harder. So it was a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Well, all right then. Look at that. Mike is winning. Okay. Are there any other gifts or talents you possess?
Yes, cooking. I'm very talented in the kitchen.
Okay. I didn't eat yet. Come on. Let me hear what's going on in the
I'm
kitchen.
talented with a lot of soul food and Italian food because my mom, being from the hood, my mom taught me how to cook at a young age, and I was going to school for cooking. So I had the best from both worlds. Went to school, then when I come home, my mom teach how to cook, soul food, and then I go to school learn Italian food. So I was in the kitchen basically my whole life.
And what is your background consist of? Your mom, your dad, your family, where they're from?
My mom, she's from Queens, New York. My mom's from Queens, Black and Cherokee Indian. I never really met my father, so I really can't speak on, his half.
You got siblings?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I got 2 older brothers, an older sister, and a little sister.
Okay. Any favorite? I can't even say that because you might get in trouble. I was gonna say any favorite family members because like I'm my grandmother's baby, and I'm my dad's. My dad, like, oh my God, right? Nobody can tell me wrong. And so sometimes we have those people that put jewels into us. So who was influential as far as in your life where it comes with your family, your mom, your uncle, your grandmother, your grandfather? You know what I'm saying? Who?
I say my mom and my oldest brother, Shawnee. Because my oldest brother, he always give me knowledge and he let me know where he messed up in life so I won't make the same mistakes. And if I'm doing something wrong, I ask him for advice and he'll give me a way to make it right. Then my mom, because she never judge me. I could go through anything in life and she'll always give me the best advice. Whether I'm wrong or right, she'll put me in my place and give me the best advice and never judge me and never expose my business.
That's a good mama and a great brother. Now, what kind of gems can you give us? What kind of advice would you get? Were they like sayings like look both ways before crossing? I'm being extra right now. But of course, you know what I'm saying? Like what kind of gem would your brother or your mom give you that you could pass to the time travelers who will hear this?
So there was a dude named Jamie, he passed away. Before he died, he used to always tell me the smaller your circle, the bigger your profit. So I never understood what that meant. He said, just think about it. The smaller your circle, the bigger your profit. Meaning, the smaller people you deal with, the more money y'all have and you will have.
I like that shit. Shawnee, I'm gonna have to take that for myself. Thank you. That was dope. No, for real. That really was. I'm in the
Yeah,
process of things. And so, shit, each one teach one, reach one type
yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh
yes,
my gosh. Now, as far as you had said something that which is quite interesting when we did rapid fire, you said invisibility. And I thought to myself, this guy's a model. This guy's about, Zoolander and shit, right? And
yeah.
so I'm like, invisibility for what?
And I say invisibility, like sometimes it's best to just disappear, get away from everybody, and just get yourself together. Sometimes you need that time to just be out of the scene and be invisible and just get your thoughts together, get your mind together, and get yourself together.
So now, as far as the future, I mean, you said you want to get to the next level and stuff. Is there anything extra you wanted to do? I mean, other than make sure people were housed and clothed and all that stuff. Anything
Yeah.
for you and yours, because you got to put in universe, yeah.
Yeah, so I would love to be on billboards and clothing stores. That's my goal. Like that's what I'm trying to accomplish in the future. Like somebody walk in H&M or walk in the mall and then see me modeling in a clothing line posted up in the store. That's what I'm trying to get to in the future.
No, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Wow. I used to take my daughter to go sees when she was little,
Mm,
and
wow.
And you're right about all that. So I understand a bit of what you're talking about because there was a moment of like putting her to do stuff. So like submitting her pictures to certain agencies and stuff. And here's the thing. I found out that you won't be charged. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no charge, there's no fee. And basically you find an agent, they take 20, anywhere between 10 and 30%, but basically there's no fee. There's no $500. There's none of that stuff. So I understand what you meant when you were talking about like scams and all that crazy shit. So what song should we play next?
Say Do or Die. That's a song I made dedicated to Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
What up, Dun? Yeah, it's my nigga Bandana P. Thug. Shout out to the 41st out of QB. Thug. I know what it is, Dun. I'm from New York City where they do or die. You ever in the PS hustle on the block getting high? I'm from New York City where they do or die. Bumpin' Monty with a strap cause some bullets do fly. I'm from New York City where they do or die. You ever in the PS hustle on the block getting high? I'm from New York City where they do or die. Bumpin' Monty with a strap cause some bullets do fly. Growing up, Nas and Mobb Deep was my idol. That Murder Music Illmatic album was my Bible. Posted on the benches, drinking till we slinsons. NYPD pull up, then we hopping over fences. 15 deep, smoking L's in a lobby. Big Twin, G.O.D, Havoc, Peter, Ron Gotti. Aunt Biddy on the furthest far side of QB. Watching niggas selling crack and the fiends puffing Lucy's. We don't got traps, we got project buildings on the block. Making a killing, stashing guns up in the ceiling. I feel like P, cause I'm an H&I-C. Pelly coat with the swing Timbs on my feet. New York City housing, niggas smoking loud on 3 barrels, 8 niggas. All the cribs is crowded. Instead of buying Jordys, we too busy buying straps. When your ass get clapped, Jordan not gonna have your back. They call me infamous, cause the way I write rhymes. Shorty knows like a vacuum, cause the way she sniffing lines. I'm bringing it back to the Mobb Deep days. 20 deep performing, pulling bitches on the stage. I'm from New York City where they do or die. You ever in the PS hustle on the block getting high? I'm from New York City where they do or die. Bumpin' Monty with a strap cause some bullets do fly. I'm from New York City where they do or die. You ever in the PS hustle on the block getting high? I'm from New York City where they do or die. Bumpin' Monty with a strap cause them bullets do fly.
If you could go back and think about all the designers that you work with.
And like my favorite one? My favorite designer would be Basan Way. He from Chicago. His clothing line is real dope. So that would be my favorite designer. Basan Way, his name Lazarus on Facebook and Instagram. That would be my favorite because the logo was dope. It's like a bear with Timberlands on and a gold chain. So that would be my favorite black-owned clothing line designer.
So if you could go back, what about your favorite fashion shoot? Like a great vibe.
My favorite fashion shoot was when I shot for V Hunter's black-owned clothing line, Illustrious Finish. We shot at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's the Atlanta Falcons Stadium. That was my favorite. That was my favorite photo shoot.
Okay, cool. What was the worst job you've ever had?
What was the worst job I ever worked at? I say Kmart when I was like 16. That was the worst job.
Why? Deets. I need details.
First off, the managers is ratchet, coworkers is ratchet. So it's like it's hard to work when people around you is ratchet. So that was like the worst job ever.
What advice would you give anyone to accomplish the things that you have?
My advice would be save your money and invest it. Don't spend it. Save more than you spend. That'll be my advice.
Who is your support system? Who has Mike's back?
My support system is good. Like I got, people around me that support me. People, they love to see me doing positive. So my support system is real. I got a very good circle.
You got any shoutouts for anybody?
Yeah, so I want to shout out this clothing line I'm wearing. It's called 6,000 Feet Below. They from Colorado. That's their logo. They're on Facebook and Instagram. Want to shout out them. I want to shout out all the black-owned clothing lines that gave me the opportunity to model. I want to shout out you for giving me the opportunity to be in this live interview. So I just want to shout out everybody that supports me. And we just gotta keep going, keep grinding, and keep progressing. Of course, shout out my man G from Ohio, Warrior Style Films on Instagram. Make sure you go check him out. Warrior Style Films on Instagram. Anything I want to tell the audience, I want to say check out my Instagram. Keep updated with my recent photo shoots, my upcoming shows. Support me on Facebook and just look out for me because I'm coming. My time is coming.
Tell them where to find you.
Where to find me? Instagram, Mike the Model 88, MikeETG MODL 88, Michael Dickinson on Facebook, or MoneyMikeETG on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Song I want to leave with is probably Leaning Green. It's a club banger. Matter of fact, the Money Dance. The Money Dance. That's a popular club banger. Money Dance. It's going down.
Pop two E-pills with two mollies feeling geeky. See-through skirt with no panties on, shorty freaky. Absolute peach, chase it down with the kiwi. Watch my every movement. You niggas sneaky. Fuck that, we getting lit. Top shelf, different licks. Passing bottles, taking shots, spinning racks, we ain't saving shit. Taking selfies with some models, we stay with dimes. We smell like loud in the air, we got them dimes. Laugh a lot, but we not a joke. Train to go and we never broke. Your baby mom's looking right with a fat ass, she's getting poked. Throw it 10s, 20s, 50s, cause I see her twerking. We sipping bottles, you sipping cups, cause your pocket's hurting.
the club, do my money dance. That's why niggas mad at me. Groundwater in my double cup, got me two-stepping like Cassidy. Spent the grip on a new gold rope, cost about your salary. Leave new niggas with no hope. Ain't no getting past this cavalry. Watch them all flock when the stats come out, cause I'm about to make it rain like it's cloudy out. Don't worry, girls, this bottle's on the house. She open up, pour it on the side of the mouth. She bust it open, she dance for dollars, even though she got a brain for scholars. Money fast, the life is too. Plain example what the light can do. You can tell she like the crew, love the aura, like the Jew. Drop it low with a sight of you. Gotta take her home for a night or two. But for now, the night is young. To be honest, I just begun. I'm leaving here with more than one. So believe there's more to come, cause we in the club doing the money dance.
You think you want your family to move up into Atlanta with you? Okay. So the holidays are coming up. So tell me, what was the holidays like in New York City for you? Just send me your mom's address and I'll go visit for you.
I'm gonna stay out here, but I'm always gonna come back to New York because New York is my home. So I'm always gonna come back to New York, come work up there. But as far as living, I'm gonna be in the South.
What do you love about the South?
I love cheap rent. That's what I love. For real. Coming from New York City, the rent.
That was funny.
I had conversation with my mom, but she's so New York, she not going nowhere. And my brother too. My brother and my mom is so New York City that they just love the Big Apple. They ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Holidays was fun growing up in New York, especially like when you lived in the projects. You could go to like multiple friends' houses to eat Thanksgiving. You could go to your mom's house, your grandmother's house. The holidays in New York was lit. It was fun.
What was your favorite meal?
My favorite meal during the holidays was turkey, baked mac and cheese, collard greens, candy yams. Yeah, one song called Danny Green. It's a club name.
Tell me about that.
Like, I was drunk when I recorded it, but it's only one verse on it, but it came out dope. It's just one song, there's one verse on it, but one of my friends that heard it, it's like, you need to put this on the radio, you need to put this in the club, because the beat and my lyrics, bro.
Smoking green, sipping lean. Smoking green, sipping lean, smoking green. Sipping lean, smoking green, sipping lean. Smoking green, sipping lean, smoking green. Sipping lean, smoking green, sipping lean. Smoking green, sipping lean, smoking green. Sipping lean, smoking green, sipping lean. Smoking green.
Been through it all, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
That's hot.
Thank you. Yeah, I have like two or three on YouTube. I got like 2 or 3 on YouTube.
For any of the stuff we played?
They on my YouTube channel. I shot them like 2 years ago. Like 2 years. It's kind of old though.